Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking all-in-one podcast control. And this is done by a company called Synido, and it is modeled Voice 100. Now this is a complete package. It comes control panel, comes with a mic and also wires. And there's a little stand so that way you can use it all together so you can make your podcast way better. Or in this case, if you want to make YouTube videos, this is really going to help you out step by step. And I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family, and make sure you click the notification icon, select all and both channels, so that way you can get notified once we have a new video out. And on top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. And here are all the components that are part of this box. To make this simple, we will just capture a few things together. Number one will be the wires that come for the actual Synido Voice 100. There is a cable that is just the regular USB, and the other side is USB Type-C. And it also comes with an audio jack. These are 3.5 on each side, and there are two of them just in case if you need. Now saying that, it also comes with two extensions. Now this one is going to give you different type of connections. So iPhone, or you want to connect an iPad. In this case also you can connect your regular Android phones, and the other side is going to be USB to connect Synido Voice 100. And then the other one is the same thing, just they give you two different wires. Now with this, it also comes with a user manual. The user manual is really nice. It says everything that you need in the front, and also in the back it has some little indications that if you need to get help, where you can go to get supported. It also comes with a mic, which is sitting inside of a plastic. Now the mic is nicely created. It's very heavy, by the way, and it is just going to be on one side. You have their logo right in the front, which I really like. And then looking in the bottom is the connection, which has the wire with it. We're going to show you in a couple of seconds also how you can connect it. On the top also, it's really nicely done. And again, it is really hard to smash or crush it, but it is very heavy. And there's a little part so you can put it on. It also comes with this tripod, and this tripod is very small. Now the legs are a little bit different in order to set it up, and then you can also make it so it goes up a little bit. There you go, and this is how it's going to be set up. Now these are just little screws, as you can see, to make it nice and steady. And then when you go around, you do have this little roller, so you can make it very hard for it to come out. You can see that. And then once you make it simple, when it comes out, just tight it, and then that way it stands out. Now this part is the one that will go to your mic. You can see that it is really nicely designed. So let's just open it up again, and we can set it down, and that's how it is. We will connect this in a couple of seconds. We will show you how this part is done. Now the next thing that comes with this is the actual connection for the mic. This is 3.5 jack, and the wire is very thick, but it is really nice and soft, so this way it doesn't get tangled up. And this is how you will be able to connect to the mic. So we will show you in a couple of seconds. There is a little user manual for the actual mic, and it does tell you exactly what this will bring on the table for us. When you look to the back, it also talks about the front part and the back part of the mic, as you can see it right here. So it's only going to work from the front and not from the back, and the actual frequency and the graph and how good this will work. And this is the little part for the mic, and also go into the actual handle. And here is the little anti-shock for the mic itself. So when you hook it up, this is what's going to help you out. So this way, if you have to touch it or your hand bumps to the actual mic, it's not going to bring a lot of noise to it. And this should really take the shock away, which is really cool thing to have. And it makes it look very professional. Now this is called Synido Voice 100. Now this is really cool, and the way that it is created, I just don't understand the actual colors that they have mixed to this. But let's go through and check it out to see what it have. So going from the top, you do have the mic tone. You can see it from here. You have the mic tone, and then you have the mic volume, the record volume, and also the reverb. And going on this part is the actual monitor that you can play with. yes, and it is not clickable. The name is really nicely written with the model number underneath of it. Now going on the bottom part, you do have the on and off switch to make it 40 watts. And also you have the loop back, the Bluetooth little button that you can click on or click off. Same thing with music, singing. If you want to chat, we will start testing all of these in a couple of seconds. And then also the ducking. You have it all there. Now when you look on one side, there's nothing over here. But when you look in the front, you have mic number 1. And then you have the headphones. So this we can hear your own voice before it goes into live. Going in the back part of it is we're going to see the USB Type-C connection. And then you have the headphone jack. You have line out. You also have a guitar. Yes, you can connect to this. The actual mic, the one that came with it. And this is called mic number 2. And then line in. So just in case if you want to connect anything to this, you can mix your music. That will work. You also have mic number 3. So this is really good for podcasting because you have 3 mics that you can connect and 3 people can talk at the same time. This will do the job for you. And also if you want to go live, little connection, so that way it will work for you. Going on the other side, there's nothing over here, but when you flip it upside down, you have the legs. So that way when you put it on the actual table, it is not going to move, which is a good thing. And then you also have the name, the model number, the website, and also where it's made, and a little barcode for the serial number. I like that little design that they have done. So when you go, it looks darker and lighter. I really like that. So once you put it down, connect it, and then use it and show you exactly what you're going to get. The table will change to black color, so please forgive us. So the stand is right over here. Here's the mic. Now one thing I have to mention is I have 2 connections. One is this one and one is with the actual anti-shock. Now which one we're going to use is we're going to put this aside and we're going to use this one. So this way it sounds better and it will look better on the table. Now once it is all the way in, you can see the bottom part, which is nicely done. And then we will make this to go down because we need to hook it up on the tripod. Now this doesn't kick in because this thing is bigger and this is a little bit small. So there's a little part that you can take off and we will do that. And there you go. Now we can hook it up. Now you can hook this up first too. Now if you do have a little boom arm, would be perfect to crack this. So that way it stays, and here you go. That's how it will work. Now the part that will connect to your mic, there is a little section on the top that you have to click down. And you can see that it has the same type of connection. You just have to go to it, press this all the way in and let it go. Now it is nice and tight and it's connected. Now the other side, going to the front, you have mic 1. So we can select it, connect, and that's it. That's one way. Now I know that they have provided different cables with this. Really thankful to them. But the one I'm going to use is going to be the one that comes with the actual station. So that's the one. Now the other wires that they have given us, it's really made so you can connect extra parts to this. So that way we can play with it, which we will do. But this is the one that we're going to connect so that we can connect to the computer. You can see that there's a little section. There you go. Now it's connected. Now the other side will go to the computer. So now we will be testing the Synido's Voice 100. It's all connected right now, and I am virtually just going to connect this camera. So this way we will be able to test everything out. Now remember, right now I am capturing everything with our Blue Snow mic. So now we will be going next to show you exactly how good this will sound when we will be switching it to the mic itself that comes with the Synido mic itself. So we will turn off the Blue Snow. And now we are going to test it out directly from the mic. So this is the difference as a default settings on how it will be working. But this is not it. So now we will be going through to check out exactly what each of these knobs will do. So number 1 is the actual mic. I know that my camera for some reason is a little bit choppy, but let's just check it out. So this is the mic volume. It is on a maximum. So if I have to go through and make this say about 50%, this is how it sounds. And if I have to even make it 25%, this is how it really sounds when you're playing with it. So I would suggest that you leave it roughly about 50 to maximum 75% in order to get a good voice. And if you make it 100, it's going to be a little bit scratchy, but it sounds really good. So that's one thing. The next part is if you want to leave the 45-volt up or you want to turn it off, this will also bring some little changes for you. So we will leave it on. There you go. And then the mic tone itself is also really good because it brings a lot of sensitivity through. Like right now it picks up all the background noise. If you want to eliminate that, you can bring it down to almost 0. Then this way it's only going to pick up your voice and nothing else. And if you want to go around, say 50% is really good because anybody sitting around you, they want to talk and you want to pick that up too for your podcast. That will really help you out. Another part is for the recording, you can make that to go down. And right now the voice is picked up very low, as I can check right now. But when you bring it up to almost 100%, it's really good because if you have a little quieter voice, this part will really help you out. So this way it picks up a really good sound. The verb part or the reverb part is really cool too because it brings echo. When you are trying to sing or trying to talk will be a little bit different, but you have to make sure that these buttons are going to be working. So let's go, before we play with this, I want to make sure that there's a loop back, and then this is really good if you want to mix songs. Bluetooth, if you want to connect your phone or tablet and you have songs on it or karaoke on it, you can use that to really make it work, or you have some background music, it will really good. And also for music you can select that, and now the voice is not going to go through this headphones, which you have this knob to play with in order for it to get loud, or you don't want it to be that loud. You can also press the music, the singing button, not music, and that will really help you out with your echo. So if you want to bring up the echo, you can hear that it's echoing a lot right now, which is really cool. But again, it's really good if you want to make it look like you are in a big concert. This will really help you out. Or if you want to sing or you want to have a chorus, this will really help you to bring that little echo in the background. But if you are on a podcast, chat will really help you. And also docking is really cool to play with if you want to process that. But if you have guitar, you have anything else you want to connect to this, it will really help you out to play in the back. So this part is covered just for the Synido's Voice 100, and this part is really good if you want to hook it up to a headphones like right now I have, and I can hear myself even getting louder and louder in my ear. But this will really help you out when you're selecting it, not when you're recording or not when you're going to podcast. But this is just for you so you can hear people around with all the different mics that is going to be connected to this. So there's 3 mics that you can connect to this, and that will really help you out to play with something like this. Now the mic part is going to be a little bit different because if you have it in the front, you can hear it properly. If we have to move it around, something like this, now it sounds like we're in a background. So it looks like we're in a room and when we are talking. But if I have to slowly move it back to the front, then it sounds a lot better because we're right in front of it. So this mic is not really created for you to play or sit in the back and then talk to it. But if you sit in the front and you want to talk to it, it sounds beautiful. You're not going to have any kind of issues when you are processing it this way. And there you go. So once it is in front of you, it would sound a lot better because now it's going to be nicely done and you do not have to worry about connecting it. Otherwise, you have to remember that little symbol in the front is in the front in order for it to be in focus, just like right now, and your sound is going to be right in front of it to make this sound a lot better. Now all the links will be available in the bottom where you can order this from, and on top of that, if you need questions, don't worry, ask at the bottom of the video. And if you want us to make another video on a different channel that we have, please ask. We will love to do that for you. And on top of that, always remember to visit our website. We have more intense tutorials and a lot of new things that is going to show up on our website, so that we can take advantage of it. Except that, this was our take. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment in the bottom for both channels. And I hope you guys like our video, and thank you.